Welcome back to another episode of Dawn of Zombies, where we return, and ladies and gentlemen, do you know what is ahead of us? A location with 35 floors! That's right, baby, we're coming back with a bang because one of the most recent updates for Dawn of Zombies actually brought with it the Ark, a new facility with 35 floors in my entire survival experience. I think the most floors I've experienced is like 5, so I cannot wait to go ahead and get to diving into these puppies, and hopefully y'all cannot wait either, because if you go ahead and go to that link at the very tippity top of the description, you can go ahead and download Dawn of Zombies for yourselves for free, available on Android and iOS, so get to it. And of course, a huge thank you to the developers of Dawn of Zombies for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. But without further ado, let's enter the premise of the Citadel outpost, and inside the Ark we actually got Levkovich, who actually brought us over here and had a little bit of a convo we wanted to strike up. All right, let's get down to business. It's safe here as long as we don't anger the commanders. Tit for tat, that's how Striders do it. The entrance to the Ark, an abandoned institute facility, is over there. There's a floppy disk inside. My client really wants it. Bring the floppy disk from the Ark and we're even. No sweat. Go see the CCDR officer. He'll go and let you in, so we will be doing exactly that, and for the first time entering the depths of this location. Hello, Mr. Officer. How are you doing? You try to explain to the operative that you need access to the Ark, but he doesn't let you speak. Wow, that's kind of rude. Halt! Where are you barging in restricted area? We shoot on sight. The last shining turned the brains of you Striders to rot. Hey! Mr. Bossman, chill. This is from me. Let the fella into the Ark, eh? What's it to you? Why don't you? It's important. There's a debt that needs paying off quick, huh? Just do it, Pan, and I'll forget your debt right away. Quiet, Levkovich, I get it. Addressing you fine. Take this access key. You can go and find what you need for the pole and get out. Woo, Polska! And not a word of this to anyone, okay? We won't go in after you if things go south. Thanks. See, I don't ask much. Addressing you. I'll wait for the floppy disk up here. Don't dawdle it down there. So this is a location that actually has, like I was saying, 35 floors available to it, each increasing in difficulty. I believe bosses every 6 floors or so. I'll continue explaining in a second. Levkovich, you in? See a terminal? Kurva, it looks like a big remote. Turn it on or nothing in the Ark will work. Even the elevator. The floppy disk must be down below. Relax, this facility's been sealed for 10 years. Nothing down there. The guard is just for looks. Levkovich, all right. I read the patch notes. I don't believe that. That is cap. All right, welcome to Factor Cap with Starsnipe, where we test out your favorite myths and theories. I smell cap. Hello, hologram. Mark, welcome to the Ark facility. I'm Marcus, the multi-purpose autonomous reserve curating system. You can just call me Mark. Thanks for agreeing to take part in this experiment. The purpose of the Ark is to search for effective methods of combat and the new enemies of humanity. Now you can aid in this goal. This facility captures and studies hosts of aberrated mutations. At present, the Ark is closed to visitors, but the experiment is ongoing. I can see you're itching to take part in the experiment. I'll be happy to explain everything. At the end of this room, you'll find the elevator. Make your way to it, and I will give you further instructions there. So that is the elevator that we take into the depths of this. Now, every 14 days or so, it does respawn, and pretty much the way that it does work is, I imagine Mark will help me explain it here. Mark, buddy, appreciate it. Well done, volunteer. Activate the elevator and go down to the first floor of the Ark. There you'll see a drone. Activate the drone when you are ready to encounter the specimens. I'm sure you already know how to handle the species. Once the specimens are neutralized, you will be compensated by the Institute. But you aren't just here for the reward, right? You'll find safety terminals on other floors. Study the valuable information that they contain to get access to the next floor. Good luck with the experiment, volunteer. Remember, any result will be of value to the Ark. Now, before we go down into the elevator, let's go and explore some of the other things, like, for example, a volunteer locker here. This is where we can actually go ahead and stash things that we should be able to access from other floors as well. So that's just kind of like, you know, a little bit of storage that we can utilize. Here we got Ark's a chap, experiments testers get access to the exchange, where we should be able to actually exchange some of the rewards that we acquire, or whatchamacallit, some of the loot that we acquire for better rewards. And then also we got this little thing over here, the Deck Station A1, where some brand spanking new blueprints with some of the new weaponry and new equipment is available, like the EMR grenade A1 device and 10-1 device. And a lot of this equipment is actually becoming in very handy for some of the harder bosses near the bottom of these 35 floors. Because again, every, like, I believe 5 or 6 floors or so, we encounter a boss, and they just keep on getting harder the deeper we go down. We got to do it in order, so we can't just skip straight to floor 35. We got to do floor 1, then 2, then 3, and we got about 14 days until this location respawns and everything does reset, at which point in time, we got some of the decorations too, at which point in time our progress will reset in terms of, like, the floors, and we can begin anew. So without further ado, let's begin anew for the very first time, hop aboard the elevator and get a tutorial of the Ark. Sure thing. Let's go ahead and show the viewers exactly how this goes. Tap to select on an available floor. Boop. I have now gone down to the available floor. This window tells you how to successfully complete the floor. Here's how much time you had to complete the floor. Here's the recommended rating for the floor and your current one. Tap here to see more details. All right, I guess I could go ahead and see a little bit more details. Oh, a little explanation of the facility. The Ark floors unlock one by one. Your progress is reset every 14 days, after which you'll need to complete each floor again. Pretty much what I said. Your first successful completion of a floor uses up a key card. During each Ark update, a regular floor grants only one reward. You can get rewards for boss floors more than once by spending re-access key cards. You'll get up to 6 key cards of each type per day to pass the floor. Make your way down to it. Interact with the AIST drone by the elevator. This will open the floor window. Tap about floor to learn about completing it and its negative effects, as well as the enemies, bosses, and other vulnerabilities. New floors are unlocked by leveling up. Level up by completing storyline quests and killing enemies in the territories. If you die in the Ark, your items don't additionally wear out. You return to the shelter. Your belongings remain at the facility entrance at the Citadel outpost. With active golden status, you'll respawn on the same floor you died. Next to all your belongings at the volunteer locker on the left of the elevator is your storage space in the Ark. Items stored there are available on all floors and do not disappear after the facility updates. And then we can go ahead and tap here to enter the floor. So without further ado, let's go and do exactly that. And for the first time, do our first floor in this brand spanking new facility. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope y'all are as excited as I am to go into here, because dude, that is just insane to me that there are 35 freaking floors of this stuff, man. That is so many. And all right, take the booster on the first floor of the Ark. Hello, welcome to the first floor of the Ark. A volunteer. Before the experiment begins, use a temporary booster beside you. It is marked by a hologram. These boosters will occasionally be dropped by defeated specimens during testing. Once you use the booster, activate the drone and the experiment will begin. Good luck. Again, I should drink something or my wounds won't heal. Yeah, you're right. I should drink something. I did not bring water. So you know what I will instead do? I will chow down on some dumplings, because that will give us a little bit of hydration. Obviously not your recommended way of hydration. All right, stay hydrated out there, folks. Drink some freaking water. But whatchamacall, yeah, I did bring a little bit of overkill here in the form of our beloved perfect AKM volley and its artillery training freaking whatchamacall special ability. It's charged up, so I just want to use that special ability before I probably swap over to something a little bit different. And also, just in case push comes to shove, let's get some of these throwable items here in case we encounter any aberrations that we might need to do something with. Boop! Let's go ahead and pick that up. And oh, check it out! Our health restores. That's kind of cool. Temporary bonus may remain in the place where an enemy was killed in the Ark. Go through the hologram until the bonus disappears to use it. The bonus can boost your character, remove negative effects, or deal damage to enemies. Very cool. Well, let's interact with the drone and let's begin and fight will happen. We got about 3 minutes to go ahead and get through this. And as you can see, we, ladies and gentlemen, may have been a little bit over-prepared. Fire! I just send the freaking artillery in. Love the fact that this is kind of like an arena, though, in the sense that, like, whatchamacall, as these, like, folks are constantly coming at us, and then the fact that they're, like, dropping boosts and stuff is so freaking nifty. And obviously, we're kind of, like, cruising through this first floor here. All right, we got a cruise to kick things off, but slowly but surely, things will get a little bit more on the difficult side, like I was saying. But this is just, of course, another showcase too that y'all could go ahead and get the game from that link at the top of the description. And you guys, I mean, literally pretty early on should be able to already start experiencing this latest content update in the form of the Ark, because I mean, y'all saw the difficulty of those zombies, right? Like those suckers, they didn't stand a chance against us. So I think y'all should be able to tackle this a little bit earlier than the current point in our progression, where at least I'm personally at. So definitely tons of fun to be had. Congratulations on your success, volunteer. You have made a contribution, but this is just the beginning. Study the data at the terminal by the elevator. It will come in handy in the future. Then you can continue the experiment on into the next floor. So we have set a new record and got a reward in exchange for it. So thank you very kindly. I appreciate that. We can go ahead and interact with the terminal on the first floor, and bada boom, bada bing. We get a little bit of backstory. Ark Facility Archive recording 162. Come in, Professor Znamensky. Do you read me? Good morning, Vera Alexievna. I read you loud and clear. Gleb Servievich. I am butchering some of these names so bad, I am sorry. The Institute is decided to celebrate the success and value of your theoretical work on the Titan and Babylon projects. The Ark facility is fully ready for operation. The Institute managers highly praise the results of the preliminary testing. I am officially appointing you head of the facility. It will be placed under your control. Thank you, Vera Alexievna. I won't let you down. I'm sure with such large quantities of experimental data, we've also decided to grant your request and are willing to appoint Professor Ryabinin as co-head of the facility. We believe that working with you will help Ryabinin avoid any repeats of the unfortunate incidents that previously occurred. Thank you, Vera. I promise to prove worthy of the Institute's trust so we have a chance to work together again. Gleb. But the celebration's off till later. The Institute expects maximum progress in all parameters of the Titan project ASAP. Well, dun dun dun! I imagine the story will continue to unfold as we continue heading down. But why don't we go and actually check out the reward that's awaiting us, not just over here in the daily quest, but also if we pop on over to whatchamacall, our storage tab. You can see bada boom bada bing, there we have it, the ARC reward A1, a reward for passing an ARC facility floor may contain weapons, equipment, and resources. Let's grab that and do a bit of an opening, because why the heck not? And look at some of the rewards that are coming our way, and I think it's pretty safe to say that these rewards will only continue to get better as we continue to head downwards. But all right, as we kind of found out, I mean, listen, as much as I love this freaking AKM volley, it's a little bit overkill for the situation at hand. I think we could bring it down a notch and continue our way onwards and upwards, or I should say onwards and downwards. I don't think the onwards and upwards works in this scenario. That'd be the opposite of the direction that we are going. And whatchamacall, as you can see, we can repeat the floors if we do want to, but I believe the rewards that you get in exchange for that are not as great. But then you can see whatchamacall, we have just unlocked floor number 2, and again, it tells us kind of the recommended rating, what our rating is, and ooh, the first boss floor over there at level 6. We continue to learn more and more as we continue to make our way down and down. So definitely a very unique experience. And also whatchamacall, there's usually like a twist on each floor, like whatchamacall, like I was going over earlier. This screen will tell us what we have to do, like kill all charred and finish in the allotted time. It tells us about the reward and all that, and some of the great things that we can get. But as we continue making our way downwards, these things should mix up, and there might be different challenges and different kind of like debuffs or enemy buffs that we end up encountering. Again, let's look at the time to complete and all that. So without further ado, let's keep her going, baby. Down to floor number 2. Oh, looking a little bit more orange. That makes me think of danger. There's the drone. It's time to start. This little orb scares me. I feel like, is that a freaking aberration in there? I feel like that's gonna come out and try to mess with us, but whatever. About the floor, tell me about the floor. It's pretty much what we learned from the elevator panel, so nothing too new over here. Let us begin! And the fight is onwards. This time we got 20 enemies that we do gotta worry about. Hello, Tigers, how you doing? Please eat a little bit of icicles, baby. 'Tis the season to get freaking frozen beef. That's right, I'm putting you on ice. I'm sorry, I know people aren't always a fan of the frozen beef patties, but guess what? This ain't no gourmet burger restaurant, all right? All the beef is frozen first. Not fresh at all. I'm sorry, beefs. Listen, I know, I mean, also we gotta, the beefs here that I'm killing, right, you gotta also keep in mind, like, they definitely don't look fresh to begin with, right? If a health inspector were to potentially stop by my theoretical, metaphorical restaurant here, I don't think it's surviving for very long. So let's just kind of kill the beefs and put them away. But seriously, I'm such a big fan of like these boosts that do end up dropping, because I feel like there's definitely some strategy that does come into play with it, and especially on some of like the crazier, more hectic floors, like the ability to actually like try to like time when you grab them, you know, just kind of like the hecticness of trying to grab them in the middle of like combat, seriously already has me so excited, because I can tell you right now, there are without a doubt going to be some crazy times awaiting us. Down to floor number 3 we go. Let's go ahead and make our way to that boss absolutely on the lickety splits. Looks like we got a similar set of goals in the store for us this time around. Oh no, I forgot, dude. I gotta go back up to floor number 2. I totally missed out, whatchamacall, on the story. Never mind, it turns out I'm a dingus and there was not a terminal with story on this floor. I thought there'd be one on every floor, but looks like not necessarily every floor might have one in store for us. But by the looks of it, floor 3 did. So without further ado, let's pop on over here and see what floor 3 is all about. For real this time, for real. I need to command the drone to start. Very well, drone. Get ready to get commanded, mother trucker. The fight has begun. Another 20 enemies. I wonder what the interesting twist on this one might be. I do not see like the freaking spooky little sphere of electricity in the middle of the floor. I do still see the same kind of health code violations in the form of these beefs running up on us, and a few of these taggers too. But again, like I was saying, this should definitely be a decent showcase of the fact that like y'all do not need to be crazy high level to come through and start experiencing and enjoying the glory of the ARC and start kind of like having fun and getting some of the rewards, because again, some of the rewards that we do get, we should be able to then go back up to topside and whatchamacall, exchange for other things, which is even freaking better. But all right, let's continue. Just gotta mowing a few of these folks down. We got about, what is this gonna be? About 7, 6, 5 left. They'll probably come at us in like one big old wave right over here. We got 3 taggers trying to swarm us. Guess what, baby? Oh, a claw making an appearance too. The claw. Well, guess what, claw? I ain't scared of you. And a few beefs over here walking in slow motion because they do not understand the concept of fast motion. Experiment completed. Thank you very kindly. More rewards getting sent our way in storage. Let's definitely go and check out the ARC Facility Archive recording 163. This facility is equipped with an AI assistant known as Mark. Mark, introduce yourself. Welcome to the ARC Facility, Professors Namensky and Professor Ryabinin. I am Mark. I will gladly assist you with experiments that faces familiar. I'll be waiting for you to begin work promptly. The NOAA system drones will deliver the first specimens today. Switches off. After a pause, examining Mark. What on earth made her decide to give the program his appearance? Do you recognize it? Yes, he was my academic supervisor, the face of her father. The remnants of Caesar inside. It's Dr. Holodova's monster. Well, it's none of your concern now. Congratulations on being appointed director of this necro zoo, Gleb Sergeyevich. Always with your jokes, my dear colleague. It's giving me a shiver down my back, you know. The recording stops, and the story continues. Dun, dun, dun! Floor number 4 is looking a little bit weird. Huh. What the heck is the deal with floor number 4? And why the heck does it look like that? That has my interest definitely piqued. What the heck happened down on floor number 4, man? Something spooky. I don't know if we want the answer to it, but all right. Kill all the chard, finish in the allotted time. I can do that. Let's get to it. That's the drone. It's time to start. All right, drone, it's time to get her going. The fight has begun. Look at that drone, man, literally disappearing like into the middle of, well, nothing. Whatever the heck that drone has going for it, whatever technology that drone is utilizing is kind of crazy because it just freaking vanishes in midair. Let's give me some of that health restoration. Love that. Don't even have to be using freaking medical supplies because of that. Hello, beef. I like your hat. Mind if I kill you and take that off your head? Thank you. And ooh, a little bit of a damage boost too. Christmas came late this year. I guess Christmas came late last year because it is a new year. So, and that Christmas came super early this year. And beef is giving me a bit of a present in the form of the boost that will then help us mow down the rest of these schmucks that are trying to run up on us. But like I was saying a little bit earlier, hope everyone out there's having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most basic variety that only keeps on getting better from here on out. Whether that be from the video, bring you a smile, bring you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me how a little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'll just cross my fingers and indeedly do. That's exactly what that joy do, because nothing else bring a smile to my face like knowing that hopefully I might be able to bring one to yours in some way, shape, form, or fashion of any sort. And what better way than by mowing down a ton of zombies that think they could get the better of me. That's right, missing. I can't wait to encounter your boss man over here, zombies and zombettes, because I feel like that is where the true challenge will await, because these fellers so far, they are pushovers, and I am pushing them very, very much so over. Ooh. The recording sequence kind of skips over. We went from like 163 to like 571. So it's about. Gleb Sergeyevich, please report on the progress of the experiment. Good afternoon, Vera Alexievna. The report on the first few months of work is ready. Mark, play the report. Thank you, Professor. Starting playback. The total number of accepted specimens, 246. The number of Homo Lazarus among these. I can see the data myself. Let's put aside the formalities and draw some conclusions. The Institute expected more progress from you. Vera Alexievna, the specimens are dying too fast. Only 80% survive these new tests for resistance to harmful environments. There is some success, such as the abnormally large Mucroloricatum. You need to double the resources for collecting samples. We need more drones. Vera Alexievna, in order to solve our specimen problem, we propose speeding up the cloning program. This will require more staff. You will get your drones and your employees, but you must provide results. Is there anything else, Gleb Sergeyevich? Yes, our current sources in the Citadel core don't provide the appropriate number of volunteers. Many refuse to go further than the first floor. Many die too quickly. More subjects are needed to collect a relevant array of data from the experiments. We've already discussed this. Contact the pole. He'll provide you with volunteers. Wait a minute! That's me! What? I've been betrayed! Oh, Boże drogi, you've got to be freaking kidding me right now. I forwarded the contacts to Mark. Switches off. I guess I think I can guess which pole she was talking about. Bro, we've been absolutely played. Are you kidding me right now? What is this all about? I don't know, but floor number 6. I'm also curious, whatchamacall, how low does it go? 36, goodness gracious. That's gonna be some fun. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose we go down to floor number 6 over here and see exactly what is cooking with this boss battle, where we have to kill the charred scientist, who is apparently immune to stuns and paralysis, and we also gotta finish in the allotted amount of time. And it does appear like there's a nice little reward cooking in the form of the ARC tag Danger 1. Distinguishing signs of ARC specimens. Proof of your successful completion of the experiment can be traded with the ARC chap from over on the first floor. It can be obtained by completing floors 6 and 12 in the ARC, so I imagine the lower floors will have even better stuff. And then I'm also interested because, whatchamacall, oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, okay, hold up. I did not mean to do that. Excuse me. No. Did not want to do floor C1. There you go, floor 6. I was about to say, I just wanted to see what that was all about. I think that's like maybe a harder version of this boss or something after we finish the boss, so yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun of that form coming our way soon. And here you can see some of the cards that we have been utilizing for these floors, and it does appear like they actually regenerate on a daily timer, which is also kind of handy that we are going to be able to collect more of those. Without further ado, let's enter. And ladies and gentlemen, see what this boss battle is all about with the charred scientist. I wonder how they got charred. Don't know. Guess we'll find out. Scientists from the Institute announced the development of the anti-charring vaccine, but there's still no cure. Yeah. Well, this scientist appears to be pretty charred, so he must not have done a great job. Oh, did not mean to do that. Well, you can't postpone death. Yeah, I guess you can't. I got a feeling that we gotta go and expedite it for whatever thing is about to be thrown our way. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wish us luck. Hopefully this goes over well, because we have to destroy the boss, who is a bit of a big boy over here in the form of the charred scientist. He's got quite a lot of health to him. Just for the sake of science, let's see. Oh, baby, he hits like kind of hard. He does about like 150 with the current armor that we are wearing for the sake of whatchamacall, just so y'all kind of see what I am rocking. Whatchamacall, that's the armor that I'm rocking, and we'll just go ahead and continue mowing down on him. And oh, hold up. No, I freaking missed the temporary buff. That is cool that, like, whatchamacall, it's kind of annoying that these like side people do come out and attack us, but it's also kind of nice because we get boosts like the increase in damage, which will definitely be a nice help. And dude, whatever that vault is, I cannot wait to get to. Oh, hold up, we got another claw coming our way. Will you give me a little bit of a boost there, my friend? Oh, hold up, let's definitely go and grab that, and let's go! The experiment is complete. That boss was no match for your boy Papa Star. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I do believe that there was a little something over here. Find the floppy disk on the 6th floor of the ARC. Don't diddly mind if I diddly do. Let's pop open this little electric locker. And what's inside? Oh, look at that. A floppy disk. That's what Levkovich was looking for. Well, do you have the disk? Yeah, I always did have good timing. Head back up. It's time for me to leave the outpost. Yeah, Levkovich, you're leaving? Yeah, we have an interesting conversation coming up, friend. Let me just say that. Oh, or do we do this floor first? Actually, unfortunately, it appears like we cannot. We need new key cards first before we can do this, and this appears to be an interesting challenge in floor C1. We gotta hold out for 2 minutes, kill with bows and crossbows, an unknown condition. Actually, 2 unknown conditions. That seems like it'd be an interesting challenge. I'm intrigued to see what that's all about, but all right, I'm intrigued to see what the heck Levkovich has got to say, because I tell you what, man, I'm gonna be a little bit upset with this guy right now. But also, we should now have, whatchamacall, the rewards from that boss, which means we should be able to talk to the chap. And no, wait, did it just like instantly take us back topside? I don't even get to visit the lobby. I'd be a little bit bummed if I can't even visit the lobby. I was looking forward to making a trade with the Robo-Dog. Robo-Dog! Dude, bless up. ARC update. ARC updates every 14 days. Floors must be re-unlocked after each update. The time until the next update is on the left side of the elevator display. Got it. Thank you so much. Attention, make sure you're ready for the experiment. I will do my best, but whatchamacall. Here you can see the price, the ARC tag Danger 1 that can be utilized to get our hands on some of the prizes that are available here. There are some different tags we can get, like Danger 2 and Danger 3, depending on the floors that we do clear out. And oh, Danger 4, dude, does it get even higher than that? Oh, the confidentiality, ooh, can be obtained by completing floors C1 and C2. So yeah, you kind of get like different rewards kind of based on like which floors that you do ultimately end up completing. And there are some interesting ones in here, I tell you what, and also some interesting, whatchamacall, things over here at the bottom as well. But all right, ARC's chap, that'll do for you. Also really quickly here, we got a ton of things. Yeah, there you go. There's the ARC tag dangers that we could grab. But first things first, we got a ton of these ARC rewards that I definitely want to kind of go ahead and grab first so we can pop these puppies open and see what is going to be coming our way. Yeet! And honestly, it just appears like for the most part, these boxes are just gonna be netting us like a ton of supplies, which luckily we can at least like stack over here so we can open up some more of these so our inventory doesn't like instantly get totally filled up, even though our inventory is getting filled up a little bit more than I was hoping. But that should give you all a good kind of sense and a good taste of what we can be getting from the prizes that we get from clearing those floors. I think the freaking prizes from the dog tag redemption though, or whatever those they're not, they might not technically be called dog tags, arc tags, my bad, I knew it said tags. But I'll just go ahead and grab those just for the sake of it, so we have that ready to go. And Levkovich, we have to have a conversation, my friend. Ah, there you are. Levkovich always knows who to bet on. Let's call it even between us. Nice help with a friend, isn't it? Hey, no pointing fingers for the chart inside. How could Levkovich have known what the white coats from the Institute were up to in there? Shakrev? You should keep visiting the Ark. It's full of valuable swag, and the Institute will cough up for tags from specimens. Well, see you around. Say hi to Riveter from me. If you see Sherp, tell him not to forget this old fellow. Hey, do widzenia. Do widzenia, Levkovich. Till next time. And do widzenia. Do wszyscy, co oglądają. See you later, alligators, because that is gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Dawn of Zombies after our initial dive into this new Ark facility with 36 freaking floors awaiting for us to tackle. That's a lot of floors. That's a lot of stuff that we're gonna continue tackling as our adventures in Dawn of Zombies do continue. Boy, that's it with that done. That's gonna start bringing an end to this episode of Dawn of Zombies. Don't forget to go ahead and link in the very tip at the top of the description and download Dawn of Zombies for yourselves for free, available from Android and iOS. And huge thank you again to the developers of Dawn of Zombies for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. But with that said and with that done, that's gonna start bringing an end to this episode of Dawn of Zombies. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.